do that sort of a role in a game like this, and the Dragon Knight would have been the playmaker, right? He's the guy probably has to go just blink, and if you can get some free levels on Earth Spirit like this, even though you're not getting kills, at least nothing bad's happening to your core. Like, they just chuck an arrow like that, and Fata even body blocks it. Stop him hitting the neutral.
No one, though, up in the top lane, finds himself a puppy, and that is going to be first blood, although if no one goes down here, it's definitely not worth it. It doesn't look. Bristleback isn't necessarily what it seems. He is still top net worth by about 200, but I'd say that both teams fairly okay with where they're at.
Yeah, the Bristle's definitely benefiting from the spiders. Ended up putting him a little bit ahead, but not a big deal. And again, up top, Ace. Getting a little bit low, but now he can play aggressive.
Yeah, going in for this one. Sakuchi, all of this minus armor. This is why this lane is so tough, but with the Brain Sap, he overextends.
He holds that for so long every time. And cooldown only 12 seconds right now.
Ooh, it's a nice little chunk of change from mid one. Unfortunately, it's only three
way to safety for him.
Yeah. And they are going to be moving in here towards the Spider. It's a wraparound from Solo. They actually managed to stun Tiny off on the side with the boulder kick through, so he can't get there in time. But now the Avatar shows up. He finds himself Yapzor, is almost dead, but the secondary stun, he is still going to fall. They managed to get a kill onto Solo. Just support's dying so far. While the battle is going to continue. They take down Puppy. Ace showing up. Don't know if he's going to be able to make anything else happen here, though.
Did you see Solo? Did you see what he did in that fight? Did you see him nightmare him and dodge that bench stun? This guy, he's ridiculous. I don't know how he does it.
Oh, Ramsey's getting towards a butterfly after the BKB Diffusal Blade. Be quite difficult to deal with. Nice bit of armor and damage, and of course that evasion.
Oh, okay, here we go. So they have the Silver Edge ready, but they also have a sentry down, looking for that stop onto the no one Tiny.
Oh, this is so good. If they can sort this out and bait out a movement, but no one realizes it.
Yeah, the creeps.
Although they are still looking for it. The jump forward onto the other side. Ace, they get a nice stun through onto two, but the boat is coming through afterwards. The damage mitigation as well as the stun. It's onto both of them. Puppy's starting to fall. They've already lost Ace and Fata. VP put the kibosh on the problems that they were running into before. This Magnetize is doing a good bit of damage. And mid one is still alive. It might be a bit scary fighting into all of this. And with the buyback on Dragon Knight, I think VP needs to get out of here, although they saved the Fiend's Grip. They're able to stun one and Fiend's Grip the other. These heroes are tanky, but there's only so much that you can tank through. Mid one still trying to dive into it. He might kill off no one here, but it's just the Aegis.
Yeah, it looks like they'll keep going here with the X. Do they want to try and finish it?
He misses on the Torrent again.
All right, downtown Arrow Pasha.
There's the break. They got the kill. That's enough. And VP, they only lose the Aegis and Secret lose 5.
That was Solo cracking
sort
the
of
whip.
Sit away from the rest of your team, and it's perfectly fine because you got Spiders for vision, and you're also just incredibly hard to kill in the first place.
Yeah, I like what they did with their support too, and the Avenge and the Earth Spirit, because they both have ways to kind of like scout out and catch that brood, but the supporting cores can't really kill.
There's the Silver Edge, good swap away, but the X, they pull him back in after the swap. Oh, it hurts so bad, and T.Secret lose 2. They buy back on the Bristle. Bot is already dead though. And VP showing no mercy in this game number 1.
A bit of a twofer there. It's just gonna be 1, and then the swap, it's like, oh no. Very nice choice there in the Kunkka for Roger. A classic for him. Very good on the hero. And showing off in this one. He's actually had one of the better performances on the Virtus Pro side. He's 2-1-16.
That's a crazy one.
Of course, no one still remains as the only one on the side of Virtus Pro who has not died.
And now he has that tree grab talent too. He's just going to be pounding away at this tower. It's so hard to deal with. Yeah, no one's had a spectacular game. AC already done. Silver Edge, perfect itemization. They do roll in on him now.
Nice kick.
Well, they managed to find several with the silence also, but Roger hanging on and going to throw at that boat. Eventually, damage mitigation is going to be there. They take down the Bristleback, which does mean Radiance is going to be thrown around. They reapply the Magnetize. No one's just going to TP back home. And still, looks like Virtus Pro are going to pull back in the Tiny after the fact. Actually, Broodmother ends up going down. They're able to kill her.
No one doesn't really want to be here.
Yeah, this is maybe a little bit too far. Did VP overextend themselves? All right, no one's going back in. This is going to be a big combo. He hits onto one, breaks the DK, kills them both with the tree. Oh, no one.
Time lapse ever. He can't. He just gets bursted from like 80% to 0.
And no one finishes with the triple kill in emphatic fashion. VP take it. First game over Secret.
Brood Mama.
Yeah.
You counterpick it? She just ignores you. Just runs away. She farms down at your tier 2s, in between your tier 2 and your tier 3, and what are you going to do? You can't just ignore the wave coming through. Can't just chase her around in circles. She'll just run over a cliff. And then we go straight into the game. I think it's mostly just for admiring the cosmetics.
He's going to go pick up an Invis Rune, and then saunter away as Roger taking some damage. The spirits were hitting him, and now Ramses is the one that's getting into Fata's face, just daring him to come at him. They have the troll as well, so a good bit of damage thrown onto this gyrocopter, and the Fairy Fire comes too late.
Wow. First blood for a Spectre, first picked overall in the game.
He's top lane. Got the pendants down. They're back again. You missed me. Ramses is here. And even though the skeletons are coming out, it's just going to be more food.
And there's no relocate yet because they don't have these levels. Oh, they just got on the App Store, actually. All right, and they have the call down. This might be their moment.
This is the turnaround here as well. They do have the tombstone back up in 5 seconds as well. If they can kill off Ramses the first time, it could be solid as Pasha is going to get stunned. The missile connects onto Ramses, but there isn't any more follow-up.
Oh, it's so close. That was like the perfect moment. They had just got it from the Ancients and from mid, but they still can't follow up with a kill. Could have been so huge for Team Secret. And now with them relocating back, they're going to smoke up and go on the aggressive hunting Puppey.
I mean, he does have a level 3 tombstone. This is some scary stuff, and he got it off before the disruption is there. So the double change, the initiation for mid one. Ramses is in the middle of all of this. This is a bold move by the Spectre, almost dead, but knows his limits, and mid one goes down again.
They didn't fight in the tombstone.
Oh, the play comes out. Ace still living here, and they are going to clean up at least the rest of these heroes.
That's huge. They got no one with the App Store. That is absolutely massive.
Yeah, and they don't have another missile here, so Solo should be able to escape.
Roche falls very quickly with the help of the medallion from the Chen.
Immediate smoke. They want to party.
Yeah, they got smoke. They got gyro. They got Haunt. Where is it? There it is.
A call down, and Fata down to low HP very quickly, but still living through it. They don't quite have enough. Static Storm down onto Puppey. Ramses is taking down the Tombstone, and just like that, Secret need to back out. No Tombstone, no gyro. The trap was laid down perfectly. Ace gonna walk into everybody. He does have his ultimate up, so he can go down a second time and still be back up here as Roger trying to live. They're still living with the rest of these heroes too.
He held that for so long.
Getting punched, and no one is going to go down, but now mid one has showed up trying to take down this Ember, or rather the Disruptor, and Ace finding the stun onto no one, finding a kill. They are going to be able to bring down the H just one time. Can they get it a second? Everybody is so low, and Ramses just wanting to walk into this. He isolates the App Store, but with the right clicks coming in, they are going to kill off no one.
Puppey with the Spirit Vessel too. They'll grab that kill from Pasha. But yeah, no one going down a second time is definitely a big problem. Can they chase further?
I mean, Solo doesn't have Glimpse. They got the hit as well on the missile for Ramses. He does have a missile, or rather a dagger to throw out, and Fata can't chase. Oh, Ember just jumps in. Okay, the root hits onto those two heroes in particular. They drop down the Tombstone. The Static Storm is there as well. Can they kill off mid one in time? He's dropping down very low and is going to fall. Meanwhile, on the backside, they relocate in and take down Pasha with Fata and Yapsor. And as they take down the Chen as well, that's 3 heroes dead for the Ember.
Okay, Fata did his job. He's basically playing puck this game.
Tier 3 tower's going down.
Where's my IO tether? Give me my Wraith King X. No, but seriously, they get on Fata now, level 15 on the App Store, so this tower is going.
Puppey drops the Tombstone before he's not even going to fall down. They have the heals there for him, and no one pops the BKB trying to fight. The Haunt is out as well. Puppey down low, but the Tombstone is still living throughout all of this. They're fighting into the Tombstone, and no one is being taken down slowly because Fata's on top of them, but they have the Invis that can't get away, and Spectre's down too. No buyback, 50 seconds, a good send back there to keep TA alive, but they're going to need a miracle to hold this push.
This Tombstone is so strong. Like, you saw the focus, and now there's all these heroes. They're back sustained. They have an IO. Yapsor surviving. All that matters. A buyback now from mid one.
32 minutes, 12,000 net worth lead, 24-13. Ramses still struggling to try and finish off this Diffusal Blade. Only about 400 gold away, but all this is happening. They're losing no one. He doesn't have his BKB because he used it trying to escape earlier, and now nowhere left to go. They lose him again. Ramses also goes down in the mid lane. Right now, VP are crumbling.
Yeah.
Secret love it.
That will be no buyback. As you said, he's still just struggling for a Diffusal recipes. What are the chances he has buyback? Well, about 0. Now, the Secret won't know that, but I'm sure they'll still play pretty up here as they do have their cheese available here onto Ace, and that H is on Fata.
Very solid performance here from Secret after falling behind in a lot of the other games, and GG's just called. They don't have an answer. Before the second tier 3 tower is even taken, VP tap out.
Yeah, this game was done. I think they just didn't really get that ball rolling that they were looking for with the Templar Assassin and the Shadow Demon. Ramses had the space. Maybe the Blade Mill was part of the issue. I kind of felt
Yeah.
that way, you know, like, was it really that strong?